Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. The Shadowlands are dark and full of terrors, not the least of which are these shadow vestiges, whom we have had to help defeat and save our new allies, the Harper organization, who have invited us to a place known as the Last Light Inn. And so now we're going to make our way there to hopefully have a little bit of an oasis of light in this place of darkness. Definitely brings a very real sense of dread, this whole area. Which, to be honest, I'm very much here for. It's kind of a nice departure from the very happy, life-filled area of the starting area with the nautiloid crash.
Corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
Okay, we will leave it alone. So this is a refreshing kind of change of pace, a little more ominous, So, oh yeah, that's most likely it down here. This is the Last Light Inn, one would think. So let's come and check it out.
This place is protected.
For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Oh, that sounds great. It's got our name written all over it.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Yeah, some pretty powerful force fields going on here. Cool. And there's our friends, the Harpers, whom we had a hand in saving.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Come. Jaheira!
Oh, Jaheira. I believe she is somebody who was in at least one previous Baldur's Gate game, if I'm not mistaken. So she's actually a little bit of a continuity. Oh, hello. What did I do to deserve this? Legends led me to expect better of the noble Jaheira.
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated.
If you let me go, I'll amend the tales. Hates strangers.
You have not experienced
So
my
it would seem.
hatred, stranger. Not yet, at least.
Oh,
This
she
is
is a
why we're
parasite
here,
too.
You see,
Yeah.
it is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Yeah. Well, guilty. But we're also not exactly shy about that either.
You
We're
should
usually
never
pretty
have
honest
come
about
here,
that.
True soul.
Well, I am not a true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
Oh, there's the kid who we helped out
She's
in
the one who
the Druid
protected the
Grove.
Emerald Grove.
Yeah, exactly.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
Oh, that's nice.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
I'm just that good, baby. So now what? Are we? Yeah, I'll show her the artifact. No reason not to be honest. Oh, wow.
What in the hells is that thing?
Did that thing just self-destruct in there? That's a first. Yeah, we'll We'll tell her about the artifact again, we'll be honest.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Yeah, to destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, cool. So we've got a new base of operations,
Good
hopefully.
to see a friendly face.
I assume. I assume this is actually where we're going to be setting up.
Our asses.
Cool. Let's check out some of these crates. I want to go say hi to the kid. I didn't realize that the tieflings were here, but I guess it makes sense. Oh, we're getting an auto save here. Cool. There's the banner of the Harpers right there.
See any movement out there?
Alright. Oh, we've got some kind of a merchant over here.
Too dark to tell.
And an update to, is that Karlach's quest?
I bet they're close.
Let's take a quick look at that. Talk to Damon. Oh, is that Damon back there? The blacksmith? Oh, okay. Well, we don't have, we do not have Karlach with us at the moment. But we will for sure be ready to bring her to him. Especially because we've got either 2 or 3 pieces of infernal iron, which he needs to stabilize her heart. Ooh, a blast mine. Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely have to keep those intact, because I'm getting a strong sense of potentially another base defense here. I don't know. I would not be surprised if at the end of this that's what we had to do. Let's go up to this upper level here. What's going on here? Probably not much of use for us, I would think. But we should do a good job of checking just in case. Torches, water, spoiled food. Yeah, not much of use up here yet, but it only takes 1 trunk with some good stuff to make it all worth it. I'll settle for like a healing potion or 2. Ooh, here we go. A rustic chest. Yes. Astarion. I require your services. With guidance. 29. He's a lock-picking machine. Rippling force mail. Force absorption. Gain force conduit when taking slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning. Wow, very expensive. 1,000 gold. Cool. I don't know if we will...
I'll just help myself.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if any one of our party members other than Lae'zel can even wield, you know, heavy armor. But it's a nice idea. Okay, let's take a look down here. There's a patrol. Okay. Survival check. Oh, is there something... there's something hidden here. Cool. Man, sometimes the little hidden treasure chests appear in the most random of places. Oops. Actually, I need to take it. There we go. Okay. Check these crates. Oh, that sounds like our little tiefling friend. Where did they go? Well, we'll just make a little circuit over here just to see the lay of the land. Ooh, there's a dock here as well. Interesting.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Huh. Yeah, we'll check upstairs as well, I guess. Oh, we've come full circle, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and go inside the inn, I suppose.
Preparing to march.
Oh, wow. Dark Maw the Wicked.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Dark Maw the Wicked? I don't believe it.
Man, look at the size of that thing. That is intense.
His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
Huh. That's kind of cool. Some aloe oil, sure. I'll take that. A snugglesome green shirt, that sounds great. A rufflesome blackguard hat. And appreciably cared for boots. Sure, I'll take all of it. Can always use some good clothes. Ooh, a potion of invisibility. Am I able to just take all this stuff for free? Yeah, I guess so. Cool. I'll take that. I'll take that potion.
Don't wander far.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Anything else in here? Cool. Alright, let's talk with Mattis, who
Check
we've
it out.
seen before.
We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge.
Really?
What do you need?
I have my doubts. Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Any stock for extra special customers like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out.
Yeah.
Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Sure they did. Well, if it was worth any coin, do you think Maul would have given it to you? That's a great question. I've got my doubts.
I mean, maybe.
Well, Maul knows it'll be safer with me, and so do you. Easy. Whoa, a 30. Yikes.
But she put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
It's okay, I'll still buy stuff from you. I
Premium
don't...
trinkets and doodah. What can I get you?
A tower-shaped key. Interesting. What else do we have? A guide to distractions. Let's switch to this view. We keep getting some trap disarming kits because we seem to have run out of those somewhat recently. With smoke powder bomb, I'll take that for sure. Elixir of heroism, arrow of darkness, the cloak of the cunning broom. When the wearer disengages, they will create a foggy cloud. Ooh, this is one of the first cloaks that we've seen out in the wild, so I will absolutely be taking that. Fish rod of alertness. The wielder of this rod cannot be surprised unless something unexpected happens. So I just have to have it in my inventory or what? Sure, I'll take it. The spoon of saltiness. Decanter of nearly endless water. Oh, I see. These are... Well, okay. So some of these are scam items. I see. The ring of being really invisible. The ring of the lekinesis. A ring of resistance to ants. That one's actually legitimate. Ring of infinite wishes. Okay, a bucket, a boiled potato, holy water. A sending shell. Faint whispers creep from this sending shell when you hold it close, yet the method of sending messages from it is unclear. It's funny that some of these items have like the green aura around them. Oil of combustion, that's not bad. Oil of bane. See invisibility. Superior arcane cultivation, I'll take that. Arrow of transposition. Teleport wherever you fire this arrow. Yes, I'll take that. Evasive shoes, acrobatics +1, AC +1. Sure, why not? And in exchange, you can have this bronze necklace, these gloves, this ring, stone, 2 pearls, ooh, a whole bunch of incense, which actually sells for a decent amount. Silver glass, silver plate, and I think that's all that we have at the moment that we can part with. Yeah, and the rest will just be coin. So we'll have to equip this this cloak. Cool. Honestly, I think I would look good in it. Let's check it out. Oh, I can't even spin to see myself. We'll just have to trust that I look good.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Let's see.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Oh, it's like a little shorter cloak. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? And what does it do again when you disengage? You create a foggy cloud that lasts for 1 turn. Cool. I'm happy with that that purchase. On the greater healing potion. Ooh, is that a recipe?
Have a gander at the finest.
All right, hang on. I'm encumbered at the moment. Let's shift some things around. Send that to Astarion. This sword, send that to Astarion as well. Okay, we're no longer encumbered.
Maybe not, Mom.
As an act of apology for the friend I snapped at the other day, I bought a round of hot chocolates and tried to teach them the useful art of making a strong curative potion. They looked at the recipe, the hot chocolate, and lastly, me. Then they left without a word. Vituperative little shit. Recipe for 1 greater healing. Method? Oh, just mix them together in a big bowl. Who gives a damn? When in doubt and out with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. 3 days living without pain would maybe cure this senseless brain. I've got to return to the platinum scale, stop spending my time so frivolously, and try something, anything. I need this pain to be gone. I can't take it. Map of the Shadowlands. An old map of the region which was corrected by hand as the surroundings were explored. The notes include: the entrance to the city is blocked by a powerful curse. Moonrise, a hub of wickedness. Toll House, embankment, point of attack. Distillery, supplies. Abandoned house, the shadows lengthen. Okay, let's talk to Jaheira then.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To
Don't
your
mind if
very
I
good
do.
health.
Smell the wine? Yeah, I'll drink.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I mean, sort of. I've done so much since the crash. Who's to say it's the tadpole that changed me? That's fair.
You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Yeah, of course you can. I've given you no reason not to.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who's risen from the dead? Tales of the undead are often exaggerated. You sure you killed him?
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed.
Oh, was that
dead
Ketheric
and
Thorm?
buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again.
Sure is.
It seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road
That's
here.
problematic.
Commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope.
I agree.
You are that hope.
Me and my team, we're pretty good at what we do, not gonna lie. What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul.
Or I could just go and murder
Find
everybody.
out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage.
That's true.
Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Absolutely. The glorious true soul Penelope will be the performance of a lifetime.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited.
Well, it's the
I
next step in the
promise
process.
I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this.
I appreciate that.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Where all the kidnapped people are being taken, and how exactly do I get there?
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Isabel, huh? Okay. Interesting. Oh. Folk hero from one hero to another. Wyll is inspired. What did I do? I feel like I just meet Jaheira and stay in her good books. Okay. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she seems like a good one. Not gonna lie. Looks like there's another...
Trinkets and doodads.
Oh, well, first of all, there's a cat that we have to talk to for sure.
Hiss! I say hiss!
What's got your whiskers in a
This
twist?
is my territory, and you're in it.
Well, let's use a little bit of flattery. I wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting? Ooh, let's pump this cat for information.
Good of you to notice.
Love it.
For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
So sorry. Could I get you some? How did you come to this
I
place?
slinked. Of course.
Okay, let's
You've had
admire
enough.
them.
Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Whatever you say, Your Majesty. His Majesty, pardon me.
Wulbren, you fool.
Barkus is here. It's nice to see.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
You found your way too. You were with us, weren't you? Why are you here?
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal.
Yep, I mean, that's this world. What did you find?
Shades, death, Harpers, flaming fist,
Oh, Flaming Fist is here
And
too?
this,
We haven't run
of
into
course.
them yet.
and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too.
That's
There's
right
a
up your
recipe
alley.
I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That
For
is,
sure.
if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Yes, absolutely.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder.
Okay.
All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the deep gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
I'm gonna do all of those things. All the above. How did they get trapped?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... Well... With you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out.
That's right.
I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you.
Very good.
Thus, I will make it.
What do you need? I like the name. I actually really do like the name. What does it do?
Let's not ruin the surprise. Hmm?
Ooh, okay.
You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
For sure. Okay. Oh. Well, look who it is. Is that the devil? It sure is, just casually playing a game of chess right here with Maul. Well, that's not ominous at all.
Don't be
Okay,
shy.
well,
Have a gander at the finest stock.
how do you guys feel about talking to a devil, I wonder? Also, where is Astarion right now?
Can't say I have.
Standing on a box over here. Of course he is. What? Well, that's very strange. Why are you like this?
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Huh. Well, that's a little, problematic. Maybe if I destroy this trunk, I'll fall down. There we go. Highly weird.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Okay. We will go up here. Alright, everybody rally.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Alright, finally we are all together. Interesting, I guess. Should we maybe save talking to Raphael for later? Look, he has 666 hit points. Love it. Oh, look. Well, first of all, let's talk to our bard friend here. From one bard to another. Love it.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it too. It's one hell of a curse.
It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Icaron was with the kids. telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first.
Ooh.
Then his tongue.
Yikes. That's grim. And how did you get out?
Roland, of all people, saved us.
Oh, the magic
he said
guy.
He stayed in the grove because of you.
Yeah.
And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
The apprentice wizard.
Yes.
Huh.
He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest.
Sounds like another
How do
rescue
you do
mission.
it? How do you keep going?
When the night is dark, stars shine brightest. So keep on shining. It's going to be all right.
Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there.
Absolutely.
If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise.
Everything's in
And
Moonrise.
God have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Yeah, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can.
Easy.
Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
For sure. Oh, wow. Wyll is inspired a lot, it seems. Offer a hopeful response to Alfira's inquiry. There was a lot of opportunities to to get inspiration here, which is pretty cool. Alright, the innkeeper's lockbox. I mean, the innkeeper's not here, and it doesn't look like stealing is frowned upon in this area, so why not? They're not using it. Some gold, a trap disarm kit, and a journal. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. May the Moon Maiden preserve us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred only to find the entire masonry had been raided and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me. But I could not, would not, deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric has promised any who do not convert. The Lady of Silver, that's Saluna, right? A wrinkled note. We need to meet. The map is ready. Go to my place. Head into the basement. Look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest. I mean it. Go straight on through and you'll find it. Signed, Morfred. Huh. I wonder which chest
Looking ahead.
they're referring to. I guess we'll run into somebody called Morfred here in not too long. All right.
My coin is on you. Just
This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
You're right. And a chest for me to raid. Potion of invisibility. I'll take that. Interesting that nobody here really minds us taking stuff. I thought that a lot of stuff would be,
That might be worth a look.
what? Ooh, a loose plank? Oh, nice. Snowburst ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 15-foot circle of ice. Might be good for Gale. And this note. The journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted toll house keeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place.
Awesome!
Here's what I'm thinking. We've gone through most of the area. I kind of, even though we haven't long or short rested recently, I think I kind of want to go back to camp and switch out my companions for... Well, I guess I don't even have to long rest. I could just go to camp and switch out a couple of my companions. Because I want to get Karlach in here to talk to Damon, the blacksmith. So let's go ahead and go to camp. And also, I'd be interested to hear what she says when we go to talk to Raphael. And I think I am also going to bring... Shadowheart, maybe? Potentially? Oh, where'd everybody go? That was weird. Oh, everybody's teleported back to their places. So let's ask Astarion to stay here for now. We'll grab Karlach.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Your master in air quotes.
Old master.
Yeah.
Before the mind flayers took me from him.
The vampire lord.
Strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor.
And what did he do to you?
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
Yeah, that's upsetting. I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The mind flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, of course. I'll watch your back, don't worry.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Is that all? Yeah, stay here in camp.
Darling, it sounds...
Okay, cool. Let's go get, Karlach. Let's see, where did she go? There's Wyll, Shovel, Gale, Shadowheart, Astarion. Huh. I don't know where Karlach has gone off to. That's weird. Well, let's grab Shadowheart at least. We want her to come with us.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Yeah, we'll talk about her backstory. What about Ketheric Thorm?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Okay, and then you mentioned this mother of your order before.
I'm not sure what else I can say, at least until I can remember more. She taught me, trained me, punished me. Often, I think I feel her influence when the wound pains me. Not even memories, just glimpses, impressions. Perhaps the wound is her doing, something Lady Shah bid her to do. I don't know.
A lot of... Oh, whoops. We wanted her to join us.
May the darkness protect you.
A lot of these people's backstories are about other people trying to get power over them, you know? Like with Lae'zel and Vlaakith and Mistra and Gale and Wyll and his patron. Let's see if Halsin has anything to say to us.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
We're in the midst of the shadow curse now. Any more about how to lift it?
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy.
Oh, okay.
With the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him.
The forest incarnated.
In my meditations. But since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be, where should I look for him?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Unliving, so we should have like seek invisibility and speak with dead ready to go. Still feeling at home here with us. Not very nature friendly right now.
It's not easy seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. I understand.
Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself, gazing on the beauty of nature's creations.
Oh my goodness, what a flirt. Okay, well, let's check our companions' storylines. So what? Let's see. What is the next thing for Wyll? We probably are not going to go to Moonrise right away, so Wyll can probably stay behind. Lae'zel is on hold for now. Astarion, maybe? Gale is on hold. So we need Karlach for sure. Probably Shadowheart. Yeah. Cool. Let's have Wyll stay behind for now.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade and...
Cool. And then Gale, maybe we'll have him stay as well and grab Karlach. Well, if we can find her. Very strange that she's not showing up. Is she tucked back in here in the trees, or what? Let's look at the map again. Well, to be fair, not everybody is showing up on the map right now. Lae'zel is right here. Oh, here she is. Okay, cool. Let's have her join us.
Hey, soldier.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Nice. She's with us, and then... I guess we'll keep Gale with us. That's fine. Yeah, cool. So, let's leave camp. And now we'll go ahead and talk
To find lurking
to
in this cursed gloom.
the demon.
Certainly wasn't this.
Or the devil,
Glimmer of
rather.
hope
Raphael.
Amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Cool, and let's save while we're here.
Pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
Looks like Shadowheart has, Karlach has something to say to us, interestingly enough.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
I know. We've met her. How do you know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil.
Events of Baldur's Gate 2, I
Jaheira
think?
was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk
So
to
funny
us
how
about
she's
working together.
fangirling so hard. That's great. Alright. Where is... There's the guy right here. Cool. Well, before we dance with the devil in the pale moonlight, let's go ahead and level up Shadowheart. And get her to her next cleric level, because I have a feeling that her radiant powers are going to be necessary here. She's got a level 4 spell now. She gets Banishment, Death Ward, Freedom of Movement, Guardian of Faith, Dimension Door, Polymorph. Okay. We could probably do better than that. Which one would we want to take? Death Ward is not bad. We should probably switch out the spells that in favor of the ones that do light. So Guiding Bolt is good. A bunch of healing spells. We need Spiritual Weapon for sure. Protection of Energy, I don't think we need that one. Daylight, that's probably going to be helpful. Cool. Is that how we want to play it? Beacon of Hope, we can take that one off. Let's throw on Death Ward. So Death Ward, Mass Healing Word, Daylight, Spirit Guardians for sure. And then Prayer of Healing. Actually, I think I'm going to take that one off in favor of something else like... maybe even Hold Person. That might not be a bad idea. Because the reason for that is usually we can use our healing potions pretty effectively outside of combat versus this Prayer of Healing. So I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, Guardian of Faith, that seems good too. Let's do that one as well. Okay, cool. We're ready. Alright, and let's save one more time. And let's talk with the devil, shall we?
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Oh, thanks, Gale. Sleight of hand. Ooh. We'll do the bard response. I don't know any better. Kalimshan fell because its nobility got cocky. Put pressure on his king.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
However, oh, there is no but.
Kalimshan rules.
Nice. Did she win?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
Why are you making deals with children?
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Don't say that. That's
Please
weird.
let me smack this creep.
Thanks,
The
Scarby.
Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
My list of a list of my many hidden talents would stretch to Avernus and back.
I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
I can't resist a good tragedy. Indulge me.
Come now, you'd have me tell you? Spoil all the fun? Suffice to say there's ambition, folly, and death aplenty. The rest, well, I'll let you uncover that yourself.
I love the voice actor for this guy. Just stay away from Maul.
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client?
Client?
Tell
That's
me,
a bit of a strong
apple
word.
of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Thanks. I've never been better.
Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
Really? Huh. Wow. Oh, we inspired Gale for our chess prowess, I guess. Is that what it was? Where did that go? Help Maul win the game of Lanceboard. Of course, I totally knew that that was the correct move. There was no doubt in my mind that that would work. Interesting. Well, I think that's a good point to pause here. The plot certainly thickens, especially when devils are hanging around, being very coy about what they want. And, we'll just have to see where this takes us. We may go ahead and venture forth to explore the surrounding area in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you then.